Good morning, Martin from the Philippines. We're here in Real Talk Lifeline. So it's a Monday. It is 6:30 a.m. If you want to check it here. All right. So what are we going to be doing for this quick live? Topic is set up to win. So what is that? Set up to win. So people watching the live or the replay, if you have any personal experience, if you already know what this is about, set up to win, feel free to share your personal experience on how you are able to set up to win in your life. So let's get to it. Set up to win, what is this? I learned this first from a mentor personally, maybe a decade earlier, a decade ago. And this was when I was taking firearms training. I was doing that. I was into that. And I still do teach gun classes every now and then. But sticking to the topic, I first heard this term from a guy I look up to. His name is Travis Haley. And he said it this way: set yourself up for success. Set yourself up for success. So what does that mean? We're going to be doing everything in our power, everything that we can, to make sure that what's going to happen moving forward is going to be a success. So in the firearms training, it can be as simple as like a chamber check, checking your gear, making sure that the gun is loaded, because when you do training, one of the worst things that can happen is if your gun, when you pull the trigger, nothing happens. And your intention was to shoot the target. Again, in training, in the training context, some do it in real life, depending on their background. So set yourself up for success. And then more recently, this was a year ago, when I was doing training with Coach Bam Santiago. This is more for life coaching. I saw in my memories recently, it was actually just last year, May, because it's May 29 now, a Monday, 2023. Last year, May though, 2022, it was my first time to Iloilo for a trip. And then I was undergoing my life coaching training with Coach Bam Santiago. So the way he said this lesson was set up to win. So what is this? So if you're asking, Martin, what's a real example of setup to win? So I'll take you through with me. Have a seat. So this is what I've done today, and setting up to win, set up to win. What that means is I'm going to be taking lessons from different areas that I've been learning in my life. So Tony Robbins, I think, would call that stacking wins. So as early as, let's say, 3 a.m., let me go down a bit here, 3 a.m., so I was able to exercise already. So I was already up. So for me, that's a win. So if you see it down lower here, so that's boom. So that we got that in 3 a.m. I just took a cold shower. So that was around 5 a.m. Now, if you look at me, flipping it back, you know I'm already dressed up. Why? I have a 9:30 a.m. I have a meeting in Makati in the office. So I'm set up to win. I'm set up to go. I can leave here already as early as 8 a.m. Why? Why would I do that? Traffic could take anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour where I'm coming from, here in Muntinlupa City, this area where I'm from. Excuse me. So set up to win is so I don't be late. If you go, Martin, why so early and all that? People, we have our own pace, our own familiarity or setup with ourselves. So I'm not the fastest speed racer, driver, commuter. So I allow that lead time for me. That's another way of setup to win as well. If you move much faster, no problem. I'm curious to see your example of your setup to win this morning. So this is a quick live again. People watching the live or the replay, I'm curious. I'll be happy to see in the comments your examples of setup to win and how you do that, not just maybe today, but maybe how you've done it over time and it helped you achieve a goal. Why? I'm also currently listening to Atomic Habits by James Clear, the audiobook version. And then what he calls it's habit stacking or habit tracking. So when you do that, set up to win, and then you do it over time, and you actually set up your environment, you set up the habit where it works in your favor, not against you, really good things can happen. You can make life easier, not harder. So people watching the live replay, if you still feel stuck in some area in your life, comment deep dive down below so I could reach out to you, could help each other there. If you're interested, we'll be having healing retreats as well. So anyone dealing with anxiety, depression, maybe something big in your life that you want to handle, like trauma, you just want to heal it, move forward. We'll be having a retreat on that, Sacred Healing Retreat. Comment retreat down below if you want that. So thank you. I love you, and I will see you next time.